Want the big sights without the big lines? Use time shifting and route design. Most travelers move in predictable waves. You'll glide around them by changing when you arrive, how you enter, and the order you see things. Start with the first last hour rule. Popular times and footfall data consistently show peaks late morning into early afternoon. Aim for the opening hour or the final timed slot. Dwell times drop as fatigue rises, and staff often move people faster near closing. Pair this with meal windows. Arrive at major sites when others are at breakfast or lunch, then eat slightly earlier or later. Next, reverse the default route. Many landmarks have a standard clockwise path that creates slow clumps at bottleneck stairwells, narrow galleries, scenic terraces. If the site allows, begin at the far end and walk back toward the entrance. You will meet the crowd head-on for a few minutes, but then have clear space after you pass the first choke point. Choose the gate, not just the time. Museums, palaces, and old towns often have multiple entrances. Secondary gates may be intended for groups or time tickets, but are open to all relevant holders. Study the map and signage. Side gate can cut a 30-minute queue to 5. Build micro-queues into your day. Instead of waiting 40 minutes once, accept 3 waits of 5 to 10 minutes at well-chosen stops with shade, benches, or views. You'll feel less drained and keep moving. Favor sites with posted time slots for your anchor moments. Then fill gaps with nearby short stops that never waste your peak hours. Design the city like a triangle. Pick 2 bases along a transit line and operate inside overlapping circles. This reduces backtracking through crowded cores. Add 1 buffer day per city. Use it to repeat a favorite place in a different light or catch a weather window for a viewpoint. Weather flexibility is a quiet crowd strategy. A rainy morning can empty plazas and give you photographs with reflections and no people. Use dwell time hints. A pavilion with seating and shade is a magnet. Time your arrival to hit it as others are leaving. For cathedrals, late day light draws fewer bus groups and more locals, which means shorter lines and softer sound. For coastal paths, start pre-sunrise from the far trailhead, so you finish as the main wave begins. Proof element. Footfall patterns in major museums and historic districts reliably peak in late morning and early afternoon. First and last entry windows are widely used by crowd managers to smooth those peaks. If you align your day to off-peak windows, you're cooperating with the system rather than fighting it. The payoff. Same icons, fewer elbows, better energy. Plan your anchors for opening or closing, reverse routes where possible, pick smarter gates. And structure your map so you rarely cross the busiest corridor twice. That's how you see more with less friction. Subscribe for more practical travel systems that make famous places feel personal.